I have just watched Wicked for good, so here's my review. Spoilers ahead. This film was very good, just like its first film. I was very excited for part 2, especially because how in the first film it ended with a major cliffhanger. There were some things I liked and some I didn't. I really liked how this film just like picks up right after the first film ends. How it dives into detail in connecting this film and the story with the story of The Wizard of Oz. Because obviously we know that these films are connected. And now we know the real reason for why the wizard decides to leave. Because he found out that Elphaba was his daughter. The friendship between Elphaba and Glinda. It showed the origin of the Tin Man and how Bok get turned. It showed both the Tin Man and the Cowardly Lion, but not the Scarecrow until the end, when we find out that it was Fiyero who became the Scarecrow. And the ending at first was sad but later enjoyable. We thought that Elphaba died, but then it showed she didn't. She actually hid under a trap door and faked her death, and later both Elphaba and Fiyero go to a place beyond Oz. Some things I didn't enjoy were how the story felt like it was kind of rushed. I mean that the first film was 2 hours and 40 minutes, but this film was 2 hours and 15 minutes. In the Wizard of Oz film, the ruby slippers are red, and it did show the slippers turn red, but for only one scene, then they turned back into silver. And when it showed Dorothy, she was wearing the slippers. They were silver, but in the Wizard of Oz movie, they were red, so it didn't make sense. And how it doesn't really show what happens to Madame Morrible. The monkeys just take her away, and that's it. Overall, it had a great story and a great ending. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10.